Klarna has quickly become one of the most popular payment methods for online buyers all over the world since it provides the possibility to buy what you want and pay for it later. On the other hand, there is frequently a lack of clarity on whether or not Klarna charges monthly interest. In this video, we will investigate the inner workings of Klarna's financing model in order to ascertain whether or not users are subject to interest charges and whether or not there is the possibility of further information. Klarna is a Swedish financial technology firm that was established in 2005 and provides a variety of payment solutions for both customer and business customers. The Buy Now, Pay Later option is one of its most notable offerings since it enables customers to divide their purchases into payable payments over a period of time that is more manageable for them. The Buy Now, Pay Later model. With Klarna's Buy Now, Pay Later strategy, the idea of offering customers with flexibility and convenience is at the heart of the business model. When making a purchase through Klarna, users often have the option to divide their payment into 4 equal installments. The first payment is required at the time of purchase, and the next 3 payments are stretched out over a period of time. No interest? Not so fast. There is a widespread misconception that Klarna does not impose traditional interest rates on its Buy Now, Pay Later transactions. However, this is not the case. On the other hand, rather of charging customers interest, Klarna generates revenue through the collection of merchant fees and late payment costs. Merchant fees. The charge of merchants a fee for the use of Klarna services is one of the ways that the company makes cash. In accordance with the terms of the agreement between Klarna and the merchant, Klarna receives a portion of each transaction that is handled through the platform. This percentage can vary from one merchant to another. Late payment fees. The Buy Now, Pay Later transactions that Klarna facilitates do not incur interest charges. Nevertheless, the company does levy late payment costs for payments that are missed. It is possible for a consumer to be charged a late fee if they fail to make a scheduled installment payment on time. The amount of the late fee is contingent upon the amount that is owed as well as the terms that are mentioned in Klarna's terms and conditions. Transparency and consumer education. Even though Klarna does not charge traditional interest fees, it is still very important for customers to have a complete understanding of the terms and conditions that are involved with using the company's services. Even though Klarna's Buy Now, Pay Later approach has the potential to be convenient, it is not without possible downsides, such as the possibility of incurring late penalties for payments that are missed. Managing finances responsibly. When employing Klarna's Buy Now, Pay Later option, it is essential to use it in a responsible manner, just as it is with any other financial service. In spite of the fact that it may be tempting to postpone payments and take pleasure in instant satisfaction, consumers should carefully assess their current financial condition and make certain that they are able to fulfill their payment commitments on time in order to avoid incurring additional costs. Alternatives to Klarna. Customers who would rather steer clear of the possible hazards associated with Purchase Now, Pay Later financing can take advantage of the alternative payment alternatives that are being made accessible. Traditional credit cards, for instance, provide a comparable degree of adaptability. However, they may come with their own individual terms and conditions, which may include interest rates and yearly fees. When it comes to its Buy Now, Pay Later transactions, Klarna does not charge what is known as traditional interest. The company's revenue is instead generated through the collection of merchant fees and late payment fines to customers. Despite the fact that this may make Klarna an appealing choice for certain customers who are looking for flexibility in their payment options, it is vital to have a thorough understanding of the terms and conditions that are linked with using the service and to manage one's money in a responsible manner in order to avoid paying additional costs.